Hey everybody, this is Victor with Aerial Archaeology, and today I'm going to give you a quick overview on my first project studying mounds, which is the Larimore Group, or the Lock Cluster as I call it. This is here in Knox County, Ohio, and it's near a place called Centerburg Lock Road, and at this intersection is or down here at this intersection is where Lock Road, and then turns into Homer Road. But this group is the first group that I studied, and the first group where I realized I could use existing LiDAR data to kind of survey what was there. Shout out to Jamie Davis, who's a local archaeologist. He helped me learn how to hillshade using ArcGIS, and we did a lot of stuff, kind of hill shading this whole region, kind of looking at it. But this is the entire area, same area, right? And this field here is this field on the map. So you can actually see there that circle in the crops. And actually, one of the guys that watched my last video, a guy named Joel, showed me that in the 2014 Google Earth, it's really prominent. It's a really prominent circle there. So that was pretty exciting to see. Now the question is, what all has survived of this group? Another gentleman named Chris sent me a map, aside from the one that I have here by Richard Mills. Chris sent me this map, which is based on Mills, which is interesting. I didn't know that any derivative work really existed on his work, but this is super cool to see in conjunction with what all has survived out at this site. So if you take a look here, we obviously have this circle in the field, which I believe to be the 4 small circles on the map. Here are the 4 small circles down here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 4 little circles right down there below the river. And what we see over here in some of the LiDAR data is you can faintly see 1, 2, 3, 4 circles. Now this one is the only one left in prominence and the only one that shows up visibly on LiDAR. But the other thing that I have to back up my hypothesis on this, aside from Richard Mills' map, is this survey done in 1985, which shows 1, 2, 3, 4 small circles left. So I think it's a good hypothesis. Obviously, I can't definitively prove that there are earthworks without geophys, and I really would like to get geophys done out here so we could see if there are 4 circles. But that's kind of something that I don't have any expertise in currently. But aside from those remaining circles there, you have up on this hilltop a big enclosed mound right here, and what appears to be maybe 2 small enclosures right here, which is consistent with what we see in this map, where you see 1, 2, 3 there on the edge, and then over here it's kind of hard to see, but it appears to be one that's clearly visible, but then you have 2, 3, 4, I believe. And we'll look on this map again, because this map, 1, 2, 3, 4 there. So those may still exist, but this one is the only one that you can really see on LiDAR. I mean, you can see it's there. It's a enclosed mound. It's really cool. The sad thing is it looks like everything down in this lower field has been destroyed. I don't see any work left. There is on Google Earth, you can see, or Google Maps, this guy has never cut this farmer here, neither him nor his father, or maybe his father did, but there's nothing left in there. It's completely flat. I actually drove up here and talked to this farmer and his family, and they're super nice, but they didn't really want us to go on their property, didn't really want us to look at any mounds, which was a little disappointing, but I'll go back and talk to them in the future and see if I can get out there. I did fly this myself with my own LiDAR. It did not really show any good results because I did it in the summertime. I got some penetration of the canopy, but it's definitely hard to get any real resolution shooting through the canopy. Obviously, the best time to shoot for LiDAR is in the fall. So we really didn't get a good result based on the drone-based LiDAR. So we'll see if in the future I can get back out there and get some better views of that with the LiDAR and with just a regular drone. I'd love to get out there and show you guys what this looks like, this circle here. Aside from that, there was one other mound that I noticed in this region. It's on this graveyard, on the edge of this graveyard right here. You can see it on Google Maps a little bit. It's right down here, right on the edge of this little graveyard. It's a completely landlocked graveyard. It's on private property. It's on this guy's property. He does allow people to walk out there and examine the cemetery because it's a historical cemetery, but that's it. He doesn't really allow anybody on his land to look for any earthworks or anything like that. So looking back at that, there was a couple other sites that I noticed, but nothing really definitive. The main things that have survived are this circle here, this one, this enclosed mound here, maybe these two. And that's the other thing too, is this erosion has really destroyed a lot of the mounds and a lot of the earthworks there. And then obviously this little mound over here in the graveyard. The only other thing that is of interest is this hilltop square and divot. I don't know what it is, but it is on the map all the way back to 1958 on the aerial imaging. If you want to see the historic aerials, we can go back to 1958 and let's let this load. You can actually see there does appear to be something in that area. Let's see, let me get my bearings. Okay, there's that. If you look right up here, it's directly across from that farmhouse. So I believe this to be that something. I'm not quite sure what it is. And that circle is not super visible on that either. But not really sure what it is. Just an interesting feature. And it seems to be consistent, and as you can see there, it almost looks or appears round in that instance. I'm not sure what that would be, whether it's native or whether it's an old structure, but it's a pretty interesting little feature right there, and I'm definitely curious about that divot. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I really do like making videos about LiDAR and about local archaeology, and maybe in the future going elsewhere. I will get you guys some drone video of these different sites. It's a little snowy right now. Nothing, not good weather for droning or getting out there, but here, once we get a melt, I'm going to try to get back out to that Circle Hill Fort up in by 229. Maybe we can get some data on that. Anyway, thanks for your time. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoy, and let me know if you want to see more things like this in the future. Be happy to show you more different LiDAR results. Have a good one. Bye-bye.